Man, it's awesome to be back. So many familiar faces. Feels like yesterday. I'm a freshman, 18 here, sitting in Kennison's algebra class, scared to shit. I think that was probably the worst grade I got. But so many great memories, so many great people. I think, been fortunate to be a lot of different places with a lot of great teams and great coaches. But the one thing about this place with me is the people. And I think people make places. And I think it's always been a special part of me in my life. I'm an alumnus here. Obviously, my parents went here as well, so it's always been really special. So got a couple things, obviously, I want to make sure I hit. But I've been fortunate to be around a lot of good people and a lot of great places throughout my life and my career. Players and coaches that will go down in history as the best to ever do in their sport. They won conference championships, they won national championships, individual awards throughout the process. But I can assure you that individual accolades come from team success. And I was very fortunate to be around a lot of really, really good players. And a big part of that for me was obviously from kindergarten through college. Ryan, Scott, and I were on the same baseball team, same football team. To be honest with you, I really didn't know where I was going to go. I actually thought I was going to go play baseball. Ryan was actually the first one to sign on signing day. At the time, Scott was actually committed to Louisiana Monroe, Division I at quarterback. It was the only official visit he took. He committed on the spot. The night before signing day, Delta State actually ran the triple option then. Obviously, if you know Eister, he's 6'1", 190, right? He's a pocket passer. And Scott called the night before signing day. He's like, hey, we've been together our whole life. Why don't we continue this journey and all go together? So that's kind of how it happened there. Obviously, Scott was a big part of that, but Ryan actually started it. To my parents, thank you for all the countless hours you invested into me throughout my life. There was never a moment that you didn't sacrifice your time, your energy, and your money, not only to me as a person, but also as a player. Thank you for always being there no matter the time, the place, or the situation. And your unconventional love is something I could never repay, and I love you. To Coach Rhodes, thank you for not allowing me to do it my way. Thank you for humbling an 18-year-old kid from South Louisiana and making him understand what self-discipline looks like. Really appreciated all the one-on-one sit-downs. We had a lot of them. He had to make me understand that you couldn't drink beer like you run sprints, and you can't be all in on everything. And so I really appreciate him and all the talks we had. To Mike Kershaw, I appreciate the eye you got for talent. Not many people believed in a 5'9", 175-pound white boy playing DB, and was good enough to play college football. So thank you for pushing me. Thank you for taking a risk. Thank you for being more than a coach, someone that I've called a friend for a long time. Dr. G, one of the most special people I've ever been around. Thank you for setting an example. Not only obviously I'd be a great player, but to be a better man. And I appreciate you and I respect the hell out of you. To my wife, I think behind every good man is a better woman. Thank you for allowing me to fulfill my dream and my purpose. Thank you for the faith and trust in our journey that God had a plan for us. A plan that would move you from your hometown to mine. A plan that would move you all over the Southeast so that we'd be able to continue to pour into and develop young men in a game that I love. Thank you for your unwavering support and guidance, even it was to get you back in the red and blue. Howdy toddy. To my children, I want you to know that nothing comes easy in this life. The recipe for success comes from hard work, discipline, toughness, commitment, and grit. I pray your journey is filled with love, support, and friendships needed to help you get what you want out of this life. And ultimately, that it should be to leave this world a better place than you found it. To leave every place with a legacy. That's to be a blessing to others and a friend would like to have. This place taught me to be where my feet are. This place taught me that life is about people and the way you treat them. This place taught me that the size of the town, the stadium, or the classroom doesn't matter. It's about the quality of the people in them. Crazy how life comes full circle. I had no idea at 18-year-old kid that one day I'd be standing in here in front of you at 41, being able to tell you that everything I have and everything I am is because of this place and the people in this room. That I would meet my wife here, that I would get married here, that I'd have my first child here, that I'd make lifelong friendships that people dream of. And I thank you and will forever be a statesman. May God bless each and every one of you and show favor on your life. Thank you.